It was the kind of night that doesn't ask for permission. It simply changes everything. Rain pushed against the open doorway as Adrian stood frozen in his own home, his daughter trembling in his arms. And the woman he once called his wife walked away without looking back. Lily was too young to understand why her mother left, but not too young to feel the emptiness she left behind. The house became a place people passed through. Nannies came with kind intentions, but none of them stayed. Some couldn't handle Adrian's cold distance. Others couldn't handle Lily's quiet pain. She didn't scream or throw tantrums. She tested people in silence, asked the same questions, and watched to see who would leave next. And they always did, until Amara arrived. She didn't try to replace anyone. She didn't pretend to fix anything. She simply stayed. At first, Lily kept her distance, arms crossed, eyes guarded, heart closed. But Amara didn't push. She met her where she was, sitting beside her during homework in the soft morning light, playing quietly on the floor when Lily allowed it, sharing space without forcing connection. And slowly, something changed. Lily began to smile again, not all at once, but in small moments that grew into something real. Adrian noticed, at first from the hallway, watching quietly as laughter returned to his home, watching the way Lily leaned into Amara without realizing it, watching the way peace slowly replaced the silence. And then, the distance between him and Amara began to shift too. Mornings turned into quiet conversations over coffee. Evenings became shared silences that no longer felt empty. And one night, in the soft glow of the kitchen lights, they stood close, speaking gently, carefully, but feeling something deeper neither of them rushed to name. Then came the moments that needed no words. A picnic where Lily sat between them, laughing freely. A walk through the city, her hands holding both of theirs. A night at the fair, lights reflecting in their eyes as they stood close without touching. And quiet nights at home, where Lily rested between them, wrapped in warmth she hadn't felt in years. It wasn't planned, but it was real. And for the first time in a long time, Adrian felt something he thought he had lost: peace. Until the past returned. The door opened, and Vanessa stood there. Not broken, not apologetic, but carrying something heavier than before. The room tightened instantly. Words turned sharp. Old wounds reopened. Years of silence broke into something loud, something unavoidable. And then, the truth came out. Not slowly, not gently, but all at once. Vanessa's voice didn't shake when she said it. Lily was never fully mine. The room went still. She confessed how, after struggling to conceive, they turned to IVF. Adrian had trusted her. He believed they were building a family together. But Vanessa had made a decision on her own. Her egg production had been low, unreliable, and she refused to accept failure. So behind Adrian's back, she approved the use of a donor egg. Not random, not anonymous, calculated. Amara. The room shifted. Vanessa revealed that Amara had once donated eggs years ago, unaware of where they would go. Vanessa had chosen her profile deliberately. Her background, her genetics, everything. Adrian never knew. Amara never knew. And Lily was never Vanessa's biological child. She was Adrian's and Amara's. Silence filled the room like something heavy pressing down on all of them. Amara stood frozen, trying to understand how a life she had unknowingly given had been standing in front of her this entire time. Adrian couldn't speak, not because he didn't want to, but because nothing could come out. And then Lily moved. She ran, not toward the woman who gave birth to her, but toward the woman who had always made her feel safe. She wrapped her arms around Amara without hesitation. without confusion, as if something deep inside her had always known. And in that moment, everything became clear. Vanessa stepped back, not pushed, not forced, but because she finally understood what she had already lost. And Adrian, he stopped hesitating, because love doesn't come from biology alone. It comes from presence, from patience, from choosing someone again and again. And Amara had already been chosen. Time moved forward, not rushed, but healed. And one day, under golden sunlight, Lily walked down the aisle scattering petals, her steps light, her smile soft and proud. She wasn't just a flower girl. She was the bridge between what was broken and what had been rebuilt. At the altar, Adrian and Amara stood together, not just in love, but in truth. And Lily stood beside them, not behind, not separate, but exactly where she belonged. A family. And just when life felt complete, it expanded. In a quiet moment, Amara held something small in her hand, her eyes meeting Adrian's with hope and fear intertwined. And in that stillness, everything changed again. This time, gently. Joy didn't rush in. It settled. Lily's laughter filled the room as she placed her tiny hand against Amara's growing belly, her excitement pure, her love already expanding to include someone new. Adrian stood beside them, his arm around Amara, looking at both of them with a quiet pride that no words could fully express. And in the end, they didn't run from the past. They walked beyond it, together. Adrian holding Lily's hand tightly, Amara walking beside them, their newborn resting safely in her arms, sunflower dresses catching the golden light as they moved forward. Not as something broken that was fixed, but as something stronger that was built. Because sometimes the family you think you lost was only making way for the one you were always meant to have.
If you would like more stories, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. God bless.